All right, welcome. Just doing some sound checks here. You hear drivers practicing at the moment on the track. You're watching. All right, welcome. Hear myself twice. Just doing some sound checks here. You hear drivers practicing at the moment on the track. You're watching. Hear myself twice. Test, mic check. Seems the volumes are okay. That's good. So you're watching Grey Wolf Racing on the channel Woes. Appreciate you subscribers out there watching and viewing. Been doing really good with the views. Really appreciate it. As you see, right now we have 12 cars on the track. Well, you'll see in a minute. You don't see right now. The event is basically a 30-minute practice. As you see, 15-minute qual, 45-minute race. Appreciate you subscribers out there watching. 22 drivers signed up for this event. Really hopefully they'll all show up. Really appreciate it. As you see, right now we have 12 cars on the track. Well, you see in a minute. You don't see right now. The event is. I'm still hearing myself. Basically, a 30-minute practice. I don't know what's going on here. 15-minute qual, 45-minute race. That. 22 drivers signed up. Why am I hearing myself twice? I'm still hearing myself. I don't know what's going on. 45-minute race. That. Why am I hearing myself twice? Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about sorting this out. Sometimes this happens with racing live. I thought I had it all situated, and then all of a sudden I started hearing myself twice. Sorry about sorting this out. Sometimes this happens with racing live. I thought I had it all situated. Sorry about sorting this out. Sometimes this happens with racing live. I thought I had it all situated, and then all of a sudden I started hearing myself twice. Test, test, test. Oh, I found it. I found the problem. Oh my god. Somehow I had it running in Discord. So now we're good. Luckily this is just a practice session that we're in right now. And it looks like the number 15 is leading the practice session. We'll take a quick look at the timetables. F. Galanos in the Lexus is doing a 147.6. D. Ingal, number 23, right behind him. M. High in the 86 with a 142.9. You go to Drysdale, Walter, Zielinski. Zielinski was last week's winner. I'm trying to remember who the pole sitter was from last week. I could look it up, but I guess it doesn't really matter right now anyway. As I learn the racers and the track, the racers in the league, I'll be able to remember and retain a little more of that information. Well, I'm not actually on Sim GP, so I probably on there could look up last week's event somehow. I have to learn how to use Sim GP. Not really too up on it. So basically the standings after one race, this was last week, Andy Zielinski was first. We ride with Cheshire. Andy Zielinski was first. Galanos was second. Cheshire was third. Drysdale fourth. Walter fifth. Rogers sixth. Marcus Bergeron did a great job. He's supposedly new to online racing, and he did a fantastic job. He came in seventh. Kadavik is eighth. Vols ninth. Adri came in 10th. Ramirez 11th. And these are the points down to 18th. 11th was Ramirez. Townley 12th. Barry Evans 13th. Sam Evans 15th. Pye was 16th. Buckley 17th. And Shaby was 18th. And you have a bunch of other drivers that registered but didn't race. It's nice, very nice. This is one thing I think I will learn to like at Sim Racing GP is that having this information at my fingertips. Oh wow! Look at Galano's paint job. I actually got his paint job this morning, and that's looking pretty sharp. So far, we have 13 drivers. 10 of them have put in times. Well, we still have about 6 minutes left of practice, so still time for some drivers to show up. Drivers will get points all the way from 1 to 43rd place in this series, which is fantastic. It's great if you're like in 10th or 12th and you're not getting points. That kind of stinks. So at least they have something to drive for. This league also has other nights of racing. They race, I believe, Tuesday nights. And then they also have a Thursday night endurance league. All right. I'm just reading up a little bit on the league. while I'm watching. Hope everyone's doing great today. Sorry about the dead air. Let's try and find someone. Right now we have Pete Townley on the track. King's Meat Snacks. His best so far was 145. And we also have Evans on the track right now. There he is. In the 69. His best was a 147.7. He's currently in 11th position. So far, Galanos, I don't know if other people are not showing their hands or not, but Galanos is looking pretty darn good. The 141.991. Ingall in practice is second with a 142.663. Vorder in fifth with a 144.016. Adried in the number 93 has turned 7 laps so far, and his best was a 146.242. There we go. Get the times up and going here. One of these buttons. There we go. Helps to be able to see the leaderboard.
Green light, go, go, go.
This is it. Here's the qualifying now, guys. 15 minutes of qualifying. Galanos goes right out. Drysdale behind him. They're all lined up. Number 31. Oh, it's a 31 ping. I'm sorry. Hot Miss M High. Is that a new person that just came in? Ooh, look at that paint job. Pretty nice paint job. I like it. Total Sky High. That's what we're calling him, Sky High. I like that. I'm digging that. Walter's out in his navy blue and yellow Porsche. No times posted quite just yet. We have 3 gentlemen still in the pits. Buckley, well, 2 now, Buckley and Townley. As you see, everybody else is out on the track. Now there's just one, Buckley in the Lambo. Saving the voice for, definitely saving the voice for the race here. Waiting for some guys to post times here as well. It says season 1, race 1 on the description, but that is incorrect on the YouTube channel. We'll have to change that. I still haven't got the hang of setting up the YouTube ahead of time. That's why I've been kind of quiet here, because as I'm taking this time, I'm also taking time to take a look at the channel and how it's set up. I'll fix all that after the race is over. So now we have some laps to work with. Galanos is sitting on the pole at the moment. There he is right there in the 15. He's posted a... High knocked him off, and then Galanos takes it right back from him. Galanos with a 142.237. High with a 142.438. Engel third. Drysdale 142.8. Cheshire 143.7. Zielinski 143.7. We have 3 guys in the 7s. And then we have Pi and Adri in the 93 with a 146, and Payne with a 149. Let's run with Drysdale a little bit. It's hard this time of year to get full fields, because it's the end of summer. People are trying to get their last bit of summer in, and you know, as the weather gets a little colder, you're gonna see more people showing up to race. Let's ride a little bit with Payne. There he is in the Porsche. So happy to have you view this channel. I appreciate all the subscribers and the likes, thumbs ups. Do this for 100% for free, just for the love of it. And we might be able to pick up another league or two as well, as I get all this organized. Key is, though, to try and get the subscriptions up, and also get the amount of people in the races up. Like, work on helping the leagues draw attention to themselves to get more drivers. And the cleaner the races are, the more attractive it is when people watch it. Cleaner race, they might be apt to join up. There's a lot of leagues out there with a lot of competition, but not all leagues are announced. Or the SimGP is pretty nice. It's kind of tricky to get used to it, but it has a lot of great information right on your fingertips. Whoa! Payne hits the curb there, and Engel is right behind him. Hopefully, it doesn't affect his lap at all. We only have, yeah, see, Engel just stopped. He's, he just wants to put a gap between him and the other cars right now so he could, Payne was slowing the faster driver down just a little bit. I don't think it was intentional, but that does happen. And as drivers, you know, this is a newer league, so like as drivers race together, they'll teach each other the rules of the road and help each other out. Most of these communities are very positive places. While it is somewhat a solo sport, it's to the other drivers' advantage to actually help out other drivers to bring the level of competition up. There's Adri in the 93. Zielinski. I think Zielinski might have been in another league that I broadcast because his name is awful familiar. There's Walter. He's currently running in 6th position. Drysdale with a 142.816 is running in 5th position. Cheshire in 4th, you see there. Galliano is still hanging on to 1st. So since the beginning, pretty much, we've had these three on top. Buckley is now on the track. This car is new to Buckley. This is his first season with it, and he's doing rather well with it. So right now we have 3 drivers in the 146 range, one with the 145, one with the 144, 2 in the 143 range, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 142 range, and Galliano's by himself with a 141.954. Time's ticking down. We're down to 1.5 minutes left of qualifying. Payne is still out trying to improve, and Buckley has joined the 146 club. He's also in the pits. Evans trying to improve on his lap. Got a minute 6, minute 5 left. There's Walter's times, 143.443. Drysdale has now knocked Engel off, I just noticed, off the third. And Engel's back out trying to get another lap in. Drysdale's in the 142.5s. Engel in the 142.6 range. So if you didn't know where the name Imola came from, the name is of Roman origin. It means over there, down there. Refers to a view enjoyed by people looking down in the inhabited zone from the valley at midday. Kind of interesting fact that I did not know until just now. "19 turns in total at this track." Oh, here we go, and we're live. Change the camera here. It's not a good view. Let's see. Trying to get a frontal camera, but not having any luck here. We'll just go on board or far chase. There we go. There's Engel. He gained the pole. High on the outside. Galanos. I thought Galanos was on the pole. Did I miss something? Drysdale. Cheshire, Walter, I think I've missed something. Zielinski, Pye, Townley, Evans, Adri, number 93, Buckley, and Payne. Good luck, guys. We're going to start with the driver in the back here. Just waiting, 13 seconds left. Drivers are looking at their setups last minute right now. And we're about to get going here any second. Here we go. Going with the Helicam. So we got 13 drivers. They're all going to have to do one pit. I personally love the mandatory pit races. So we have a 45-minute race.
Green light, go, go, go.
And here we go. Looks like Pi has started from the pit. Something happened. He might not have kept pace during the practice, the warm-up lap. I'm not sure. Some contact there between. Might have been. I'm not sure exactly. Let's see. It doesn't show on my board any contact. There was a little bit of contact there though. Everyone's pretty tight together as they go up the hill. Pi has gotten started though. He's now on the track. Whoa, we got a spin out. It's Drysdale. He's trying to get back on the track and get going here, but he's lost a ton of spots. You see the only one behind him now is Pi. There's Walter. The 199 at Drysdale looks like he's catching up in a hurry though. He's going to make up for lost time. Evans is 7th. Townley 8th. Townley and Evans going at it. Evans got a little loose there. Cheshire went in 4th. Galanos hanging right behind, waiting to make his move. He's in 3rd. Man, wow, he really took that hard. He goes off into the sand just a bit, which allows Cheshire to catch up a little. There's Walter. Whoa! That's Buckley and Drysdale got together. Not sure what the circumstances are, but I do know Buckley is a gentleman driver. Mistakes do occur. I'm not sure. We don't know whose fault it was. But I hope Buckley hangs in there and doesn't retire. His car doesn't look too bent up. Oh, he's pitted. What a shame. And now Evans is off. Not sure what happened to Evans, but it looks like... Oh my. Some leagues have this rule, like where you wait for the driver if you cause the incident. I'm not down with that. That is not real world racing or realistic. I know it's to be gentlemanly, but that's what the system is to me of having stewards. So a person gets a penalty. You don't wait. If you wait, you're gonna cause another incident. And pit window's now open. Oh, it's a shame that. Oh, really a shame. Really a shame that. Buckley missed the pit window, so he's checked out. That's a bummer. Sorry to see that. What was already kind of a small field now has lost a driver. Still, these three cars are going pretty good still. This is the race right here between the first three cars. We're watching Galanos. In front of him is High, and in front of him is Ingall. This is the biggest race that's going on in the moment. Vorther with Cheshire ahead. Zielinski looks like he's gaining a little bit on Walter. Powney's kind of alone. Adri in 8th. Drysdale involved in 2 early incidents now that have cost him a lot of time. Evans, Payne, and Pye. We're just clicking down to 35 minutes left in this race. So the last lap, actually, High turned to 142.3 and Engel a 142.666. So he's gaining on him. Those first three drivers are only three drivers in the 142s. Then you have Cheshire turning 143 last lap. Walker 144. Zielinski 145. Towney 144. So Towney's catching on Zielinski a little bit. And Drysdale just turned to 142. So if he keeps turning those, he's definitely going to move up. Volume seemed good so far in this race. I think everybody can hear me okay. Volume seemed good so far. All right, good. I just wanted to check that. Wow, High is he's turned to almost he turned the very first 141 of the race. Oh, and now he's stumbled off the track. Oh, he's in the sand. Oh, he's hemorrhaging time. And Galanos is up on him and probably will even pass him. I got lucky there because the chicane came up and Galanos had to lift off. So now the race is between Galanos and High after High actually was making serious gains on Engel. The race between High and Galanos just got interesting. See, Voiture looks like he's closing in a little bit on Cheshire. Let's see what Galanos is looking at right now. Galanos trying his hardest to reel in high. They're just ticking down to the 30-minute mark right now. There's Walter, there's Cheshire, Zelinsky. Oh, we have a first person in the pit. Cheshire just pitted. So on lap 9 of the race, Cheshire pits. That might actually help him. You never know. That early pit. So Cheshire is out of the pits now. And he's dropped all the way to 12th. Cheshire is in the 83. And Ingle is in the 23. You see him right there on the map. So Cheshire has managed to pit and get out without being lapped. Stefan Buckley says, seeing what my fuel consumption would be, I didn't care about the quality. Pain was on a controller or else had a weird ping. No idea where he was going. Oh, it was Payne that you got into incident with, not Drysdale. I thought it was Drysdale. I missed that. Or Payne was somewhere near you and you went to avoid him, spun out, and then Drysdale must have collected you, as I take it that way. Thanks for reporting on that, Stefan. So this is your leader, Ingle, and the 86 of M High. Galanos is trying to put a move on High. Let's see if he makes it. Ooh, ooh, wow. Oh no! Disaster for High. That's just a bummer, right? Oh, and he spins it. Oh my God, what a bummer. And he's in the 86. And he has Walter coming up on him quick. That is a major, major bummer. But he still might be able to gather himself and hold on to the third place. Because Walter was quite a bit... He's quite a bit behind. Let's see if we can get a look how far behind exactly. Yeah, you see just Walter coming around the hill. But now that gives Walter some hope of a podium. With 24 under, well, just under 25 minutes to go in the race. As Galanos put kind of a, it was kind of a daring move to pass through that area, and High couldn't hold the track. He was trying to be careful. Unfortunately, I don't have replays, so I can't go back and look at it. But it's too bad that High wasn't able to hold on to it. Like Galanos, let's see now if Galanos could pull in Engel. Engel has quite a bit. Is quite a long gap between the two of 5.6 seconds, and now High has pitted, and we're on lap 11. I think that's a really good idea for him to pit right now. He could go in, get his pit, maybe collect himself a little bit. Townie is now pitted as well. There's Townley. There's High in front of him. I don't think High will have to need very many repairs or anything like that because he didn't take any damage. So now Walter in the 68 is in third. High's coming out of the pits. He is the 86. Comes out of the pits just in front of Cheshire. Now the second place driver, Engel, has pit.
We are at the halfway mark, still on way to
We're
go.
now at the halfway part of the race. And now Galanos is in the number one position. I need to find a leave of actual racers who know how to. Yeah, that is sad. I didn't see the incident, so I can't really comment on it. Sorry. It is always a bummer when participants aren't able to finish. That's for sure. Especially when they only had 13 show. When you only have 13 show, every participant very much counts. So now Drysdale also has pitted. Cheshire is doing a really good job of holding on with High. I think it's also hard when you have a brand new league and people are trying to learn each other's driving styles. And also, I think the more people drive together, they tend to create like I think maybe friendships or just a certain amount of mutual respect where they give each other a little bit more room and a little more patient. Hey, how are you, Mr. Tholen? Thank you for stopping by. Nice to see you. How's your Sunday going? Well, I guess your Sunday's almost over right now. Walter's now pitted, and Zielinski and Adri. So 68, the 13, and the 93 all have pitted. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the 12 drivers have pitted now. You see Galanos in the leader spot. Engel just kind of stop and go, and we have Pie off track. Engel, who is running in second, now has to do a stop and go. This is definitely gonna affect the podium at the end of this race with 19 minutes left. You have Galanos, who hasn't pitted yet. Evans has not pitted yet. And Payne. Should make things much more interesting. And it says in the title, Season 1, Race 1, but this is actually Race 2, so sorry about that, guys. If you're watching this in the live, that's a mistake, but if you're watching it later and replay, I will have changed it by then to be the correct information. So Engel elected not to pit this time around. I don't know if he realizes that he has a stop and go or not. I think he's allowed to go around twice or 3 times before he'll get DQ'd. Galanos now arriving in the pits. If he could get a good pit and be very careful, there's a good chance he might have this race locked up. Now Payne is one of the only lone people that have not pitted yet, and he's in the pits. Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Yui. Hope all is well with you. Hope your races are going great for you. I watched some of the E-Seniors Group 2 race yesterday. And I missed not being in that series. Preferred to be in Group 2 probably than Group 3. But I have to admit, yesterday's Group 3 race was much cleaner. So, Galanos, and now, Engel's doing his drive-through now. Let's stay with him. Here he comes. He's being real careful. I hope he doesn't think about stopping because he probably doesn't need to stop in his actual pit. He needs to just drive through. He's going slow. Oh, he did stop. I'm not sure if you could clear it this way or not. Yui Tholen says, I just went from home to the town where I work, so it's 350 kilometers away. We'll be back home on Friday for Saturday's E-Seniors. Oh, wow. Are you still doing the COVID testing for work? So Engel's coming out of the pits now. Let's see if his stop and go clears or not. So I'm learning something here. We'll see what happens. Oh, he did clear it. That's great. And he got new tires, new gas. Well, not new gas, but more gas. And he's ready to go. Yeah, bummer. Stefan was in this race that I'm broadcasting now, but got into some trouble. Got gathered into some trouble, or I'm not sure what exactly happened, but I'm going to stay out of that. So Cheshire is running a strong second after all the pits, and he's the number 83 car. And you see behind him you have High, who has had a very, very good rebound for High. He's running in fourth, and actually he's going to be third because Evans just had to pit. There's Water. So High has had a really nice recovery. He had this spin out earlier. We lost a bunch of positions, and maybe a pretty good chance that with he had a kind of off lap. Last lap was 147, but he's capable of 141s. He so far has turned the second fastest lap of the race. So if he is able to finish without error, and race fast like he's able to, there's a good chance that he can catch Cheshire. Cheshire trying to get by Pie. It's tough when you're that much slower than other cars, and the other cars just want you out of the way. I've been in that position. I know what it's like. It's tough. Oh, okay. You get passed on. Yeah, Branch Hatch in the rain. I don't know the point. Like, if you're trying to promote clean racing, that's probably not a good idea. So we're driving with Evans right now, who is in 10th position. Adri in the 93 is in 9th. Ingle is, where are you, Ingle? There you are. 8th. Townley in 7th. Drysdale, who was dead last after early incident, getting caught up in 2 early issues, has now worked his way up to 6th with coming on 11 and a half minutes to go. Zielinski, who was last week's winner, is running in 5th. Water in the Porsche is 4th. There's High. And then Galanos has an 8-second. Galanos has an 8-second lead over Cheshire, and he's about to lap Evans. Uwe Thoen says, I love all tracks when my Porsche doesn't. There's the timetables right now. You see Galanos, number 15, is in 1st. Cheshire is in 2nd in the Ferrari. High in 3rd in the Bentley, I believe. Vaughter in the Porsche in 4th. Zielinski 5th in the... Oh, somebody's getting... Oh, it's Pye's getting passed in the McLaren. Drysdale in the Mercedes in 6th. Townley in the Austin in 8th. Adri is in 9th. Evans 10th. Pye 11th. And Payne 12th. There's your leader. As you can see, Cheshire. I can see Cheshire, so he's got something to shoot for. And I was just messaged by Kevin Torrance, and hopefully he'll be joining the race next week. Trying to find an actual race going on here. Townley. Pye has gone to the pits. Payne moves up in position. We've run out of races. That's the problem with when you have too small a field. Can't find any actual competition going on. So we're just going to sit with the leader for a while. This is Grey Wolf Racing. Grey Wolf Racing, and the races start at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's when the practice starts. And then I think that would be uh, 8 o'clock UK time, 7 o'clock UTC time. And they have a nice stable server. They're trying to get their league off the ground. I happen to just see their league through the league ACC league posting service group on Facebook, and then I happened to notice that there was a couple drivers that I knew in here, so I text back and forth a little bit with the admin, told him I was interested in picking up a couple leagues to broadcast, and he was interested, and so far everything's gone pretty smoothly. This is my second week doing this for them. They seem pretty happy with it, and hopefully we'll work towards getting them some attention and maybe getting some more drivers. So there's Pye running in the back here. There's Payne. Who's ahead of Payne there in the white car? Oh, so Payne must have just got lapped by somebody. Yeah, that's Townley in front of him. Townley is currently running in 7th place. And also, he's still on the lead lap, Townley. Cheshire has passed Evans, who was lapped, and now High is about to pass the lap car as well. It's kind of tough for me that 3 o'clock time is kind of rough because I actually missed. I might switch to broadcast their Thursday race instead because I'm missing my NFL football game. I missed most of my Jets game, which is and it was the early game too, so it's kind of like right in the middle of the NFL day, this race. So I might be switching nights with them on broadcasting because I don't want to miss my NFL football games, really. There's only 20 weeks in an NFL season, so very short period of time during the year that you can watch those games. It's one of the only things that I can watch for free on TV because I have antenna TV here. You can't watch the IndyCar races on regular TV anymore. NASCAR's gone to Circuit TV. You have to pay to watch all these things anymore. I couldn't be bothered paying for. I'm not giving them. They already get enough money through advertising, and then they want you to pay too. No, sorry, I'm not doing that. Here's your leader, Galanos. The number 15, he's just running away with it right now. He has a 9.678 second lead over Cheshire. Cheshire started like, I think, 7th in this race. So he's in a very good position. But as you see, behind him is High, Sky High, who fell way behind after a runoff and had a great early pit, and now he's working very hard to get back on the podium. And that car behind him is actually not for position, as a lap down car. The next driver behind him is 18.4 seconds behind, which is Vaughter. Yes. It's nice to have it in easy. I actually last night raced in a league, and I posted the league info and everything. Well, Friday night it was. I raced in an actual Eastern Standard Time race, which started at like 8 or 9 o'clock my time, that was nice. Zielinski. Let's see if Zielinski turned to second faster the last lap. He's not going to have time, though, I don't think, to catch up to Vaughter unless Vaughter makes a mistake. They're too spread out. 33 seconds left only. The number 15 is on his final lap. Nice looking paint job right there. Cheshire, this is going to be a tremendous, if he could hang on, this is going to be a tremendous finish for him. Fantastic job. I don't know if these guys are in Discord or not. Yeah, they're not. I was gonna try and have a chat with the podium after the race, but I see they're not even in Discord, so. High definitely is closing in on Cheshire, but it's just not enough. I don't think it's going to be enough unless Cheshire makes a huge mistake. Here they come. Yep, that's all she wrote. So Galanos with a great finish, coming in first. Cheshire second, High third. There's Vaughter. There's Zelinsky behind Vaughter. The lap down cars, two of them have already finished. There's Drysdale. See, they're all really spread out. Zelinsky finishes fifth. Drysdale finishes sixth. Engel finishing seventh pretty soon. Where's Townley? Townley's run out of gas. Yep. Engel's done. And here's Payne. That's it. There's the fireworks. I'll wait a second or two in Discord as I wrap up the race. So these races happen. They have Tuesday night racing, Thursday night, all UK time. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Thursday is, I think, endurance race. Tuesday, I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. I'm still learning their league. Yeah, well, guys, thanks so much for stopping, too, to hang out for a little bit. I appreciate it. I'm going to see if anyone wants to chat. I don't think anyone's going to be on here because no one was using Discord. Be fast. I'm just typing in their Discord real quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. We do have somebody.
Oh, I was just trying to push it all the way. Like, I found the rhythm. I was like, yep, that's where I want to be. Keep it there.
That's
but,
High.
Yeah.
Who finished third.
I've been racing for a little while now, and it shows.
Yeah. See, I'll play it like, I don't know, a few times a week.
How's it going, guys? Congratulations.
Yeah, you.
We're live.
Well, right.
We're live on the stream. I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, shoot.
All right. So, the number 86 High came in third place after a bit of adventurous start, I guess, or I guess.
A bit of grass cutting.
Yeah. You got pressured there, and I don't know if you just were feeling the pressure or what. Can you explain it to us? What exactly happened?
Well, I've had a bit of time away from sim racing, and the pace is coming back, but the consistency isn't there, and I was making quite a few silly errors, just missing braking points, turning in at the wrong moment, and yeah, it was going over those curbs and launching the car.
Yeah, but what a fantastic comeback, though.
Yeah, if the race had been a little bit longer and I'd kept those mistakes out, I think I could have taken P2 back.
It's possible. Never know,
Yeah,
right?
never know. It was there, just couldn't take it.
Anything you want to say about the race at all?
It was good fun, very good fun, and congratulations to everyone else. Well done, Galanos. That was a pretty dominant drive all the way through, great pace. And yeah, thanks for everyone putting this together. It's been absolute fun.
Yes, thank you, Barry Evans. Appreciate that. Cheshire, is that how you say your name?
Yeah, near enough, Cheshire.
Yeah, well, congratulations on second place.
Thank you very much.
Was that unexpected, or did you just know you were going to come in the podium all the time?
It was, well, I was hoping for the podium. Had a good start. I made up one place. I think, was it fifth I started? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was like fifth
so
or sixth, I think, yes.
something like that. Yep. I made up one or two places at the start. I pitted. I think I was the first one to pit.
Yes, you were.
I actually thought I'd blown it.
That was on lap 9. I actually wrote down when everyone pitted as the race was going on.
Really early. My pressures were probably too high, so it was earlier than what I planned. So I thought, well, I'll take the risk, pit. So I had a few seconds gap behind. And then I came out right in front of me, which I was surprised about, because I got stuck behind Payne. I think was a bit slower.
You didn't have any incidents or runoffs or anything like that, did you?
No.
It's a really
No.
clean race. Good for you. I love that.
Yeah, and so I was battling with High. Basically felt like I was doing quali laps, pressuring him, but obviously the pressure paid off. I made a slight mistake coming out the tight little chicane at the back there. I thought I'd blown it, but I managed to catch him up, apply a bit of pressure, and he cracked. I could see he was probably catching me towards the end of the race. So I felt a bit of pressure then the last couple of laps, but I managed to keep it together, and I think maybe the back markers maybe slowed him down a little bit. I don't know, but yeah.
Now, do you race the other 2 nights too? I guess there's two other nights of this
no,
league? Okay.
Normally only Sunday night.
Okay.
But
Well, we'll look to see you again. Thanks for coming in here to have a chat.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, now the number 1 winner, Photos Galanos. Congratulations.
Thank you. Good evening. Good race, everyone. Congratulations to P2 and P3 and all the guys.
Yeah, great stuff. Now, what were your thoughts on the race?
Well, while qualifying, I thought, okay, I got this. Have the best time. All I have to do is be consistent, keep my pace. That is done. So I checked my pressures during downtime, 2 minutes before the race. And when I press drive, I see I'm third. I mean, I was like, what the hell?
Yes, that's what happened to me. I thought I was fooled because I haven't said in the broadcast. I was scratching my head. I'm like, what the heck is just happened? I go, did the other 2 guys sneak in at the end and get a better time while I was like sleeping or something?
My first thought was another ACC bug.
Right, yeah.
Those guys were fast. I mean, they were really, really fast. And yeah.
So what do we know what caused that?
Well, my best times at Imola are around. I couldn't get my best times in. I'm around 41.5, and I never managed to do that today.
But I thought you were on the pole. Did those guys just sneak in times at the end?
No, yeah, they did better times than me, but I couldn't. I wasn't able today to do my best. But anyway, this is not what the outcome was judged by, as it showed. And sorry for my English; it's not my first language.
Oh, you're doing great. Everybody can hear you clearly.
Yeah. So it was tough. At first, it was tough. I thought, okay, maybe I'll settle for P2 or P3 because Igdal was P1 at the start of the race, I think.
Yes.
And I didn't think I would be able to catch him, especially with Matt High in front of me. He's a tough opponent.
Yeah, it was. You guys were 1, 2, 3 lined up there for about what 9 laps or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've raced against Matt High before, and I knew that if he was consistent, it would be very, very tough to pass him, especially in Imola, because I know how he drives. The mistakes he did gave me the position. Actually, I didn't do anything. I mean, I didn't
Right.
have to fight him, right?
Yeah.
He just
You
gave me
caught
the
him in a
position.
weird chicane, and it was like you were kind of right up on him, and I wasn't sure, like when I was announcing it, whether it was just a pressure thing or he just made
I
an
mean,
error.
we had a long road ahead of us, and I knew that I didn't have to fight him. All I had to do at that point, at that time, was to pressure him, be close to him, and well, it worked.
Yes, it did. But it was a nice, clean race, and there was only several small incidents during the race. I think Drysdale got caught up in something once or twice. I didn't get the chance to view, but that will be up to the admins to review. Not my job. But I enjoyed having a chat with you guys at the end of this race, and
Yeah, thank you for covering this.
oh yeah, it
I'm a
was my
fan.
my pleasure. So that's it for today, and possibly we'll see you again next week.
Thank you.
Have a
Have a good
great
one.
have a great week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right, guys, that's the end of the Grey Wolves race for this Sunday. Appreciate you all tuning in and watching, and possibly we'll see you next week. And I thank those people for doing the interview. I think that makes the race more interesting. That little interview at the end of the race. Best wishes, guys. Good night. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the views. And we'll see you again soon.